Facebook family, what's going on? First, I got to show you these really kick-ass Bibles, man. My father just brought over to me. These used to be my grandmother's, and she was an antique collector. And they found these and they gave them to me, man. These got buckles on this one. Look at that. It's huge, man. I'm going to carry this to church, you know, just to, like, outdo all the religious folk. You know what I'm saying? Ugh. But anyways, man, I want to talk to you guys today. I was in Psalms this morning, and I came across a verse in Psalms 116, verse 15. It says, "Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints." You know, what's that all about, man? God is, you know, when his saints die, it's precious to him. Well, for one, when we die, we're not just gone. Our spirit goes back to him. And so he's excited because we're back home with him, where we originated from, you know. And so, but I think his saints, that means everybody out there, man, that has, you know, accepted the forgiveness of our that we're just not worthy of salvation, we haven't deserved it, and that we come through the blood of Jesus and we're able to enter into salvation. If you've made that peace in your heart, you know, that makes you a saint. The Bible calls you a saint. It's not something that's separated for certain people that are just holier than holy. We're all the saint. We're all saints. In fact, I prefer the term being called the saint before I do be called a Christian in these days. So, but I really wanted to touch on the fact of, you know, today in this day and age, we see a lot of suicide bombers, people just killing themselves in the name of God. And I really feel like that's an opposite spirit of what the martyr really is. You know, a martyr is someone who gives his life for others, you know, and that opposite demonic spirit of that is someone who takes the lives of others, you know, and so it's a real twist on that there, you know, and I believe that God is, in this day and age, is raising up an army of martyrs. I believe he's called me to help raise up that army of martyrs, people to go into Muslim countries, into war-torn countries that we're seeing all over the world, into Ukraine, into Somalia, into all these places, and just to go in with the power of God, with the kingdom of God, and to be able to walk in there and give up their lives if they're asked to. And now, that being said, you know, it's like, for a lot of us, like, yeah, man, let's go and give up our life for God, you know, because our lives just suck. So, I mean, it's no big deal to give up our life. But what if God were to, like, actually change your life around and give you a family and friends and finances and give you the wonderful life? Would you still be able to walk away from that and follow him into that, you know? And I believe there's an army of martyrs that are coming up that are willing to go all the way. You know, one of my handles is APOC 1211. That stands for Revelations 1211. You know, and they overcame by the blood of the Lamb and the word of their testimony, and they did not love their life even unto death, you know? And so, what have we put first? I mean, do we following God above everything else? And I think really it even comes down to, I mean, being a martyr, it may be a lot easier than being a living martyr. You know, it says that daily we need to crucify our flesh. One of the verses, I think it's in Galatians, I think it says, you know, "For I have died with Christ, but yet I live. And it is not I who live, but Christ who lives in me. And this life I live in my body, in this flesh right now, I live by faith in the Son of God who loves me and gave his life for me." You know, and so baptism is a real big symbol of that as well, that we crucified with Christ and we're resurrected. We've surrendered our life and we die with our old selves and come out as a new creation. Well, we are all sinners. We all have our issues, whether it be drug addiction or stealing, lying, cheating, sexual morality, whatever it is. We've all had those, and that is our old selves. And God creates this new creation in us when we die to ourselves. And so I strive to be a dead man, you know, and to be a martyr of myself and to live for God, and that it's more important to live for him. And if he calls upon me that day and age to be a martyr, what a blessing, what a special reward and crown there is for those in heaven. And it is an honor, but it is something that I think he would give you the grace to go through at that time. And until then, that's not something you want to put yourself into unless he's asking you and to guiding you in that direction. But the martyrs rise up. Maybe this be a trumpet for you guys out there, that the missionary martyrs are coming forth in this day and age to walk that out in these end times and to reach. You know, I've read a statistic that only 3% of missionaries are actually going to non-Christian countries, you know, Muslim countries. And Jesus is not coming back until we reach the Muslims, guys. And you know what? And I've seen God do supernatural miracles with the Muslims, just to show off into them, because you can argue religion all day with them. They have a great religion. They bow down 5 times a day and pray more times than we do. And as far as religion goes, they beat us, you know. I was even in Morocco on mission trips, and I'm telling you, these Muslims did amazing things. I mean, they would open their house to me. It would take me out to eat. I mean, the love that they portrayed me as an American was an amazing thing, man. If I wasn't such a strong believer, man, I probably would have converted. You know, just because of their love walk was just amazing. But it's all done through works for them. You know, if they can earn their way in, and that's what separates you know, a relationship with God and through His Son Jesus is completely opposite. You know, you can't earn your way into this. So I hope you guys learn to be a dead man. You see my pirate flag on my Facebook page. You know, that's the dead head, man. That's a symbol for you know, just being dead to ourselves, that our lives are not as nearly important as following God. And so let this trumpet blow, let the martyrs arise, and let them come forth, guys. I hope this blessed you guys today, and I hope that you know that you die. Hope you die today. Die like the best, man. You can't live forever. So let's go, guys. Martyrs come forth, man. God bless you all today.